question we have is Sally had some bows. For her birthday, she got 18 more as gifts. Now Sally has 37 hair bows. How many hair bows did she begin with?
Show the camera, you don't have to show me that.
So the first thing that we need to do is identify if there is a change occurring. And there is a change occurring. She has some hair bows and she got 18 more. So this is a joint. She already had 37 hair bows and she got 18 more. So we're trying to see how many she began with. So this is going to represent 37. We're going to use the linear model to solve this problem. So this strip is going to represent our whole, which is 37. And she had an amount of hair bows, we don't know, but she got 18 more. So we're going to have the 18 that she got below our whole. So she had 18. So we're trying to find how many she started with. So what we're going to use is subtract the tool of subtraction, and we're going to subtract 37 minus 18. And you can't take 8 from 7, so you have to regroup, and this 3 is going to, we're going to take a 10 away from this, and it's going to be a 2, and this will be a 17, because 1 10 and 7 ones is 17. So 8 minus 17 is 9, and 1 minus 2 is 1. So we see that she had 19 when she started with. So this piece is going to represent 19. So this is the whole 37. We saw that she got 18 as gifts, and we wanted to know how many she began with, so we used subtraction as a tool to figure out that she started with 19 hair bows. And that is the linear model. So we're going to show the same thing with the set model. So it says that she started with some bows. For her birthday, she got 18 more, so that is going to be the change. Sally has 37 hair bows. How many hair bows did she begin with? So the change is 18. She started with 37, and we want to know the result. So we're going to use subtraction as a tool. Subtract 37 from 18. We had to regroup. 17. 8 minus 17 is 9. 1 minus 2 is 1. So the result would be 19. And so that's how many hair bows she began with. So if we go back to the linear model, this is the start. This is the change. And this is the result. The next problem we're going to do says, Joe had 13 cookies. He gave 8 to Bob. How many cookies does he have left? So first thing we want to do is see if there is a change occurring. So we see that there is a change occurring, and this is going to be a separate problem because Joe had 13 cookies and he gave 8 to Bob. So cookies are being separated. So we're going to do the linear model to figure this question out. And Joe had 13 cookies. So this piece is going to represent the whole, which is 13. He gave 8 to Bob. So this is going to represent the change, which is 8 cookies. And we want to know how many cookies he has left. So we're going to subtract 13 minus 8, so we're using subtraction as our tool, and we have to regroup because you can't take 8 from 3, so this 10 is going to be added to this 3 ones, which is 13. 13. So 8 minus 13 is 5. So we see that he has 5 cookies left, which is the result, because that is how many cookies he ended up with after he gave the 8 to Bob. So now I'm going to show you this in a set model. So Joe had 13 cookies. He gave 8 to Bob. How many cookies does he have left? So we see that Joe started with 13 cookies and he gave 8 to Bob. So that is the change. He's losing 8. So we're going to use the tool of subtraction. And again, we see that he had 5 left, which is the result. And that is the set model, and that is how you see that Joe started with 13, there was a change of 8, and we were trying to find how many cookies does he have left, and he had 5 cookies left, which is the result, using the set model for our separate problem.